Hey guys, I'm Becky from Book Bite Reviews, and welcome to day 1 of the book Bite-a-thon. Technically today it is still currently Sunday, but I wanted to start this vlog before midnight so that as soon as midnight hits I can start reading. I'm so excited about the book Bite-a-thon. I can't wait to celebrate with you guys, and I'm also really excited about daily vlogging. So first up, before I get into the books that I want to read this week, I did want to let you guys know that on Wednesday I will be doing a reading sprint on Twitter. On Thursday I will be doing one on Instagram, and then I think I want to do one maybe on both on maybe Saturday night or Sunday. So definitely be sure to be following my socials to know exactly when they're happening. For Wednesday and Thursday, they will definitely be happening sometime probably around like 8 o'clock or later. And then Saturday or Sunday, whichever day I do it, it's going to be later. So I'm kind of thinking Sunday at 11 to wrap up the readathon with one last sprint. So we will see, but I will announce it on Twitter and Instagram what day and time it will be happening, so definitely be sure to follow me there. So now let's get into the books that I'm going to read this week. So first up, for Read a Book with Green or Purple on the Cover, I'll be reading Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. For Read a Paranormal, I'll be reading Ghost House by Alexander Arnetto. And for Read a Book That Intimidates You, I will be reading Ghost Hunters by Ed and Lorraine Warren. So the first book that I want to pick up is the biggest book, and that is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This book is 400 pages, I believe. I do have the audiobook as well, so I'm not sure if I will be strictly reading it one way or the other. I definitely want to try out the audiobook first, just to try to help me a little bit this week, because the other two I will be reading physically. I'm very excited to start this book. The last Riley Sager book that I read, which was Lock Every Door, was really, really good, and I still think about it, so I'm hoping that the same goes for this one as well. This one is another adult thriller. It's about a girl whose father is a very famous, I think it was a horror movie. Oh, just kidding. He wrote a memoir, a horror memoir called House of Horrors, which is about this house that he, I think, grew up in. Now her father has passed away and she has inherited the house, so she comes back to clean it up in order to sell it, and she not only comes across things that are happening that are very weird in this house, as it is this famous haunted house, but also the townsfolk are not very excited that she is there because they're not very happy with the reputation that they've gotten from her father's book. So I'm really excited about this. I feel like it's going to be very atmospheric and creepy and hopefully terrifying. I have yet to read a book in October that is terrifying, so hopefully this one does it. So I wanted to start this vlog not only because it's day 1 and I want to start reading at midnight, but I do have to work in the building tomorrow morning, so I will not be updating you guys again until tomorrow afternoon, which would be after 6 o'clock. So now I'm going to do some things to prepare for the book Bite-a-thon and then start reading, and I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Hey guys, so I am home from work. I have read a bit of Home Before Dark, and already I'm terrified. Before we talk about that, this is the book sleeve that I'm using to keep it in. It is from Bookbow, and I love it. It does have a zip closure. As for my bookmark, I decided to use this Book Banditz bookmark, which is this really, really cool spider. I will have a discount code down below for you guys in case you want to buy your own. But now, as for progress, I'm on page 96. It is currently, I think, 9 o'clock, so I do still have plenty of time to read some more before midnight, and that is the plan. Right now I am going to get in the shower though, but then when I get out I'm going to do some more reading and then update you guys one last time before bed. But really quick, let's talk about it. So I'm really, really liking this so far. It alternates between a chapter of our main character as an adult and then a chapter from her dad's book talking about what happened in this house. I was mistaken by saying that this was a house that her father grew up in. It's actually a house that they bought when our main character was really young, I think like 5, and they only ended up staying in the house for 20 days because of the horrifying events that happened in those 20 days. And then her father later wrote this famous book about what happened, and it's basically like the new Amityville, but not as horrendous. So I'm so creeped out. Like, the things that have happened now that she's an adult, nothing has really happened yet. It's just like a creepy atmosphere, but she has just gotten to the house. Like, I'm about to finally start reading once she's actually in the house. We've only spent like a little small amount of time in the house so far. It's her first night there, but the chapters that reflect on when she was little, they're already so scary, and I'm only on day 2 of her family living there. Like, but I'm really excited because I finally have found a book that is scaring me this month, but I'm also very nervous because now I'm gonna have nightmares and lack of sleep. But I am excited to continue on, so I will update you guys once I do some more reading. Alright guys, so it is time to wrap up day 1's vlog, but let's talk about what I have read. I have read 182 pages. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, you guys. This book is so freaking creepy, and oh, there's a scene with snakes. Everything is just so terrifying, and it's definitely playing on like one of my biggest fears of someone being in your house. And on one hand, I don't want it to end up being a paranormal cause because I want it to be something that is preventable, but on the other hand, I don't want it to be a real life possible cause because then that could happen in real life. So I'm so torn on what I want to come out of this book. I will say though that I'm very, very happy that I decided to read this book for the book Bite-a-thon and not just for fun, because I probably would have read it sooner, and that means I either would have read it before my husband went away for a weekend or during the weekend my husband went away, and I definitely would not be able to sleep. So really thankful for that, but I am really enjoying it. It is terrifying, but it's what I've been wanting, and I love Riley Sager's writing. I'm really enjoying this audiobook because we do have a female narrator for our main character's point of view, which I cannot remember her name, and a male narrator for when we have excerpts from her dad's book. So I'm really enjoying that, but I love Riley Sager's writing. I love how atmospheric it is. I love that you feel that you're there, which is why it's so freaking scary. I feel like I'm right there with her. Ugh, it's a lot. But I will also say that I was a little worried that it was going to take a while to read this book, but I'm already almost halfway through it, so hopefully tomorrow, if not on Wednesday, this will be done. But now I think I'm going to be done reading it for the night. It is very early, it's just past midnight, and I normally read and stay up a lot later, but instead of reading this terrifying book, I think I'm going to maybe watch like Bob's Burgers on my phone, or maybe YouTube videos or something to make it where I can sleep, because I'm so nervous. Like for like the last hour I've been sitting in bed with the flashlight on my phone on because my husband's sleeping, and I was scared of the dark. So alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's vlog. I'm hoping I can get some sleep because I do have to work in the building tomorrow. So tomorrow's vlog will start after work. Really quick though, something that I want to do in all of my vlogs from now on is to give you an emoji to comment. So if you've made it to the end of this video, use the snake emoji, since there was a terrifying scene today with a snake in my book. And also be sure to tell me what you were able to read today, how your progress is going, etc. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to also give it a thumbs up. Keep reading, stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!